Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Mahalo-Halo and Then Some. I am your host, Toni Rose, along with my girls.
Yes, MC Lepa Leps.
Chihuahua's in the house.
What's up, ladies? How are you?
Yes, so excited. I mean, what a great day. Today is a good day.
What a beautiful day.
Yes.
I'm just happy because we're back in one piece after this weekend.
You know,
We had an extremely busy weekend. Saturday was obviously Mahalo-Halo at Downtown Container Park.
Yep.
So shout out to you guys. Thank you again for hosting an amazing day together. It was just the perfect weather and just the perfect atmosphere for a community block party. What do you guys think?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It was definitely the intro, because after that day, actually, the next day it was like, winter is here, and I was like, wow, we just ended it like it was beautiful. Not too windy, not too hot.
I
Yeah.
can't go lie, I was freezing. I shaved my legs and I still had goosebumps. Shaved my arms, I had goosebumps.
You know.
Shaved the pits, I had goosebumps.
Oh, wow. TMI is in the building.
Well, hey.
What's up? Oh, well, one, I want to thank you, ladies, because, without you guys, obviously, the show wouldn't have been half or at all, right? So, Maiekayla, thank you for putting in all the hard work. MC Lepa Leps, she brought the show and the house down, along with your co-host.
My co-host Jesse
Man, y'all
Jam.
did amazing.
Jesse Jam he came and he was jamming on the one, like he was the one. I was so excited. It was the first time we met. We met on that day, and boy, did we just we were like, let's go. We
You
just
guys, my
jumped in the boat,
mouth dropped.
Right.
and we just were just like, we're rowing.
I was like, and I was telling the girl next to me, I didn't even know who she was. I said, girl, you know that wasn't planned, right? I was like, I don't think that was planned. But it wasn't planned. That
Absolutely,
was cool.
yeah. A lot of the stuff that happened at Mahalo-Halo was obviously by feeling, and I think that's what I want to, kind of portray is that everything it shouldn't be scripted. Yes, you come with a plan.
Right.
It's like life, right? It's you come with a plan, but sometimes it doesn't work out, and you got to pivot, and you got to make things happen on the fly. So yeah.
I agree, because you know what? That's just like this show, Mahalo-Halo and Then Some. There's no script. I mean, it's just a time where we can come together, talk about what's going on, and keeping it 100% real. I mean, it's all the way live. Can't even try to front. We didn't even try to hide.
No cuts.
So we were just like, it was just a beautiful day to celebrate Filipino American history, at the same time to celebrate the artists and the beautifulness of our community in Las Vegas.
Oh my God, it was such an amazing turnout.
good.
Maiekayla, you brought in the vendors and our food trucks and everybody that, was a part of it. Obviously, we as a team, we brought it all together, but you really did, make it lively as well, because you came in and then you left and you came back and she was all over the place on
She
Saturday.
was
Let me tell you,
everywhere,
she's
and
always
she was
all
like
over the
Visa.
place.
She was everywhere that we want to be.
Right.
So that's what she was doing.
Or Southwest.
Yeah.
Want to get away.
Exactly. She was.
Literally, I was running. I'm not even joking. I was really trying to make it for everybody's show.
Yeah.
And their entertainment. Oh my gosh, I
Right.
was on the road. I was on MLK. Come on, girl. Move, honk, honk, honk.
But you made that happen.
But as
okay?
if she didn't leave, right? She was there the whole time.
I
felt.
honestly thought she didn't leave.
Right.
I honestly thought you didn't leave.
Yeah.
I was like, where did she go? And then boom, she's here. I was like,
back.
that's my
I'm there in
girl.
the back.
It's all, how did you get here? Oh, there she is.
Yes, she
She's
is.
back.
There's a
She's
time
right
in the
there.
beginning I was like, so Toni, is there anything you need from me? She's like running around and I'm just like here with my little cousin playing. I said, is there anything you need from me? Looks like everything is done. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, I was like, just be useful. And then I was like, where'd she go? Oh, she's gone. Anyways.
But when we needed her, she showed
Oh,
up.
absolutely. And that's what a team is about. We
That's right.
actually, we ended on time with 3 minutes to spare
That's right.
on the dot. So, 7:57, we're like 8 o'clock. What's an 8 o'clock end?
know.
We finish on time.
But you know what? Even throughout there, I mean, during the whole day, I mean, there were challenges in a sense when it came to like either lineup or sound or any kind of challenges. But what I loved was the fact that, Toni, what do we do, or what's going on here? And she'd be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, because it was just all about being flexible,
There
available,
you
and
go.
teachable, and also to the teamwork,
Yeah.
And present.
Not like clashing heads, but coming together as one
Absolutely.
team.
Oh my God,
I
yeah.
mean, when you have that unity, of course, the Bible says God will command the blessing.
Amen, girl.
And boy, was it a blessed day.
It was a blessed day, and you know what? You can feel it. Somebody told me afterward, they were like, hey, before you come in the park, you can even feel it. And I've heard that a few times already. So for me, it's like, hey, whatever is in our hearts and what we can put out for the community, and I hope you guys felt that on Saturday.
Yes.
It was an anointing of our community and just getting together, bringing along a lot of artists that were just super talented. I mean, I can't. Okay, so we had the majority close out, right?
Right.
Majority closed out with their reggae set, and some, of the originals. Interlude came back to the stage and just took it to the next level. I mean, fans from 20 plus years ago coming back to just watch them just jive and vibe, right?
They were just such a vibe. I mean, they just came on, set the tone, brought such a love, brought the love back from the love in the 90s. Now, because in the 90s, I mean, the music, the lyrics, they were just, they hit different.
Right.
Then.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just brought that feel. I mean, the different variety of performances that hit that stage that day was such a beautiful arrangement.
Yep.
It was like, was it one area? It just hit all areas, right?
Absolutely, yep. And Interlude, they showed out with their matching shades and just
and white pants.
Yes, they brought it all the way back.
I tried wearing white pants last time. You guys want to know something? What happened?
No, we're not going to see that right now, TMI. And then we also had Leha. She killed it. There was a little bit of a mishap with her tunes and her audio. So her audio was supposed to be a little bit faster in tempo. But you know what? She killed it. Nobody even knew that it was a slower tempo.
I didn't even know that.
So kudos to you, girl. We appreciate you. We all love. Dirty Doja. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Dirty Doja actually flew in from Sacramento that evening. I thought she was going to be here. I thought she was
local. Yeah.
Right. So when I called her, I was like, hey, you okay? You need a ride? Whatever. Just checking in. She was like, oh my God, I got to get in this Uber, head over to you. I was like, wait. And she was like, yeah, I flew in from SAC. I was like, oh my God, just to be on our stage. So thank you. We appreciate you.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even, the day of it, we're like, wait,
okay,
what?
Can I say something real quick? Like these artists, people do not give them enough credit.
Right.
For what they do.
Oh, absolutely.
And
they
I know it's
everything.
their dream and stuff, but really. Okay, well, I'll say more after you say your list.
Yeah, and, with Dirty Doja, she also came to the after party. So shout out to you guys. We had Empire Kids LV, Fast Mode from Cal State Northridge, which is my legacy group that I it was just a vision, and now it's just a legacy, and they're still going on. And
I didn't know that you did that. Girl.
I didn't know either.
Girl. I'm like, girl. Oh, but I don't know if it's on your list. The Mighty Giants.
Oh, I know.
The ones with the puppets. Yes. I was just like,
those are them boys.
I mean, why were adults going, this is so cool? I was like,
so dope. Yes, the Mighty Giants. So it's Woz, Jay Ski, and my boy Silent John. I've known him for a hot minute now. So we go way back, but they started this puppetry and the hip hop element to it. So it's a culture. It's just educating the kids on music. The break dancers, BTR was vibing to them on the floor. Shout out to BTR because you guys put on an amazing show. You guys have come a long way.
That's right.
We had the Flash Mob.
That's right. The Flash Mob.
Awesome.
That's right, because you told me so at 3 o'clock, it happened at 3 o'clock, and we were actually on time. But 3 o'clock, literally all around the world, they were doing this thriller
Oh, that was I was like, there was one girl. Never mind. Her boobs are big. I was like,
okay, you go get them, girl. Those aren't scary at all.
Right? I was like, oh, thriller.
She was like that.
They were like thrillers.
They were thriller from Manila.
Sorry. Ooh, should I have been on TMI?
No,
it was great.
Did you also, let's not forget, because we had a moment there with the Dope Show.
Yes. The Dope Show. The Dope Show is the dopest show. So
Dude.
If you guys are in town, if they're ever performing, they also have classes for the community.
Yes.
Check them out because one, they have the classes for hip hop and just modern dancing, but also versatile. Photo booth is Melissa and Ace's company. So if you guys ever need photos and photo booth needs, they hooked us up with the 90s backdrop.
I love it. That was so cute.
With the airbrushing hearts, and I was like, oh man, that when you used to take pictures with your
mirror,
friend,
girl.
And your hands are like this, and, and of course it was like totally like faded and shaded, and you were like, you look like a ghost, but it was like really cool.
That was our Instagram back in the day. So if you wanted a picture, you needed a trade. Did you have a picture at the photo makers? Yes,
exactly.
Let's trade.
Yeah.
But I had the clouds.
Oh, the clouds. Yes. I had the faded red and black,
Right.
you know, like the whole tie-dye thing. Oh, so cool.
So yes, and then we had Sister Angelica and Bounce.
Yes.
They blessed our stage. I know they had a wedding to go
Afale,
to, so
yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
And then we had Jessica Manalo, of course.
Yes.
And the wonderful Tavakanui Hula
Yes.
group. So
brought a hula aspect of that. And so of course you have all the different aspects, and of course it was really such a blessing to have our hula class come out there and just beautify, you know, just coming together as a community. I loved it.
what was your favorite, Maiekayla? Because I know you were spectating and dancing around all day. just want to get your perspective. What do you think we can add? What element do you think we can add to the show?
To add,
Or or if not nothing, you can say nothing.
well, your first question was what was my favorite. I would have to say the interlude part.
Okay, brought you
Because I
back.
just love the
to your birth.
90s. Back to my birth.
Back to when you were born.
I loved it. I just love the vibes. Y'all, I was acting like I was in love. Best believe your homegirl been single, okay? But you said earlier, right? Like bringing back the old school 90s love and rejuvenating that.
Right.
Because if you hear love songs now, it ain't nothing like that.
No, ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, it ain't even about love. It's like the uchi is
stuff,
juicy.
the stuff.
Yeah, and
the
that's
uchi
like,
is juicy.
and that's like, yeah, and then it's like, it's all TMI.
It is very TMI, very
Maiekayla.
No, but it's the truth. I mean, you're right. The lyrics hit differently because they were really speaking from, like, you know, a different area of the heart.
Chivalry space.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it.
It was beautiful, beautiful.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, we do want to say thank you, a huge thank you to Jesse Jam.
Yes.
Because he came out, represented California, but also was a staple for Mahalo Halo this time around.
Yes.
He just brought, you know, the vibes. I mean, I've known
100%.
Jesse for over 20 plus years now because I used to perform at his showcases back in California. So now it's like we can just work together and just come full circle and really just embrace our artistry and our talents, you know, and bring him back on stage and his craziness. Oh my gosh, my pinky still hurts, by the way.
So there was a segment there where he actually comes out. I love it because he was able to share, like he said, hey, like for example, our Martin Luther King was this, you know, like and who our Malcolm X was. Well, this is our person. A lot of history with the Filipino American history, and then also too showing us the exampleship of what he does in his dojo.
Yes.
So and of course Toni was a perfect example.
Thank you, guys.
And of course you could see that on Mahalo-Halo Las Vegas because there's a clip of her literally fighting for her life.
For my life.
And meanwhile I'm on the mic like not even looking and like pretending as I was clueless.
That's when you know we're friends, when you're just like, okay, well, anyway, she got it, and I'll be over here.
And then-
just making sure I'm safe.
And I was like, thank you, Toni, for being that example. Once
I
again.
wasn't there, but I could
man.
imagine.
You missed it, girl.
If you flew into me, I would have pushed you back.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he hit her pinky, and then I was just like, see, and that's why I am going to stay right here on the mic where
Right.
it's nice and safe.
Right. No, it was a beautiful moment. I mean, you know, a lot of things that were created, moments that were created on stage, off stage, and just connections with our artists, our businesses, and, you know, our local vendors. So,
Oh, and also to Kuya G and Ate
Divine came
was
through,
there. And it was so
yes.
nice to have them come up on stage and just
Absolutely.
share a little bit. Shout out to, of course, PHLV for being one of the sponsors and just showing the love. And I was really excited because when they came up there, they were just love. I mean, coming together, celebrating that as a community. Although, like I said, I'm not of Filipino, just only by my heart that I am Filipino.
You are
But
no girl. You are now.
Maraming salamat. So I love you guys so much. So thank
Maraming
you.
salamat. Walang anuman is you're welcome.
Amen. Amen.
No, it was just a great day. So, you know, and then coming out of that, we obviously had our after party at Ahern Hotel, which is one of our
Yes.
major sponsors. Thank you,
Shout
Ahern.
out to Ahern.
Ahern Hotel. You guys came through. You housed Mercito Hesta, who is a dear friend of mine, and Summer. They were able to, you know, enjoy Ahern Hotel as their home for the weekend, and they absolutely loved it. The Mighty Giant stayed there.
Awesome.
And also... and Eric
Lee.
Lee. How did we not? Hello,
He's
Eric
only there
Lee.
for one day.
Save the best save the best from Long
Dude,
Beach for last.
You know what? The LBC, nothing like
LBC
that. Brought
represent.
that vibe. I mean, just a different way that he was doing that with the full band.
yes.
I've never seen an artist come with that kind of, like I said, the uniqueness of every artist was just so phenomenal.
Right.
It's like every artist was its own show.
Absolutely.
And of course, on the stage of Mahalo-Halo, I mean, the best
Yes.
is yet to come. What a way to just celebrate this year. It was
You
just
guys,
great.
we are just
100%.
excited. You know, Maiekayla was one of the first performers there, and now she's,
I
you know,
forgot about
yes, you were
that.
one of, and she was like, "Oh,
I
do you
forgot.
have the lyrics?" I was like, "Girl, you don't know the lyrics to the song." So I put up an iPad. She got in. She performed.
Put behind a little
A
flower
little
bag.
Nice.
No, it was, you know, you start somewhere, and, you know, here we are working together
That's
and
amazing.
in a beautiful sisterhood. So thank you, ladies, for being a part of a beautiful celebration of our culture and our community. So thank you. Thank
We
you.
have really good entertainers, but for sure. Let me say something real quick
Go ahead.
because the creativity in this group, not just us three, like everybody was is
Involved,
just
yes.
the flow is so good. And so I used to perform before. Like I used to sing a lot. I forget the words all the time. And then I used to host too a lot, right? And for me, I'm like, okay, well, if they don't got their program together, then what you want me to do? But
Right.
and okay, that's my type of attitude. But you guys, even if things were not put together, everybody flew. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm
Right.
saying I give you guys a lot of credit.
We just MC Hammer it across the stage and make it happen.
Absolutely.
you
Yeah,
know
they
what I
were
mean?
like freestyling. I
Right,
loved it. I was like,
yes.
oh, I gotta get them.
With our escrimas.
Ice cream sticks, freestyling, you know, martial arts. Between the culture and the talent on stage, it was just an amazing day. And you know what? We shared another event with Fab, which was taking place at the Orleans. So
Yes.
shout out to you guys. My girl
Yes.
Sarah Mel, our girl Sarah Mel was out there representing. So, you know, the Filipino community comes strong, and
That's right.
you know, we represent here in Las Vegas. So we want to make sure we give everybody love, because there were a lot of things going on this weekend. Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a full. It was the downtown Las Vegas was actually very packed.
Right.
By the time we were ending, shout out to all of our vendors, especially the food trucks that were working through the construction on 7th.
Yeah.
I mean, much love to all of them.
Everybody,
out there.
yeah.
They just came out and really were just there, and I just love the whole environment as a whole. It was just
Right.
people were just enjoying themselves.
Absolutely.
We have loyal people, loyal Mahalo-Halo family.
Yes, we absolutely do. And you know what, guys, with, you know, some hiccups on the construction side with the
Yeah.
food vendors, I thank you guys for just being troopers, because I was
Yeah.
trying to parallel park everybody. You know, Huli Huli Chicken was on point still. So 2 scoops of Aloha, Wow Wow
right.
Lemonade,
That's right.
Banork Thai food.
Yep.
We had the Brothers Grinds, and also Four Corners Kitchen.
That's right. Four Corners
along
Kitchen.
with Taco Avenue. So thank you guys
Yes.
for coming out and representing. So we had the after party, which was, you know, a good success. Interlude also showed up.
Nice.
But I wanted to hit on this topic, guys. So, you know, when you do these events, obviously it takes a lot of, you know, of your love and your passion and your hard work, your socialization, and just outreaching and being a part of a present moment when you do your outreach, making sure that you're involved and, you know, you're present with your folks. But it does take a lot out of your energy. So for the after party, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can muster up any more energy
Right,
to
right,
even like
right.
say hello. I was done. I was spent. But hey, we still danced.
There's a moment I just sat there at the party.
We
and
just looked at
stared
each other like,
all y'all. I was tired.
We're zoning.
yes. But you know what's beautiful is that you know, we pulled it through and pulled together, and you know, we had Libra and a Leo, DJ K Love on
That's
the ones
right.
and twos.
That's right.
And DJ Presto won as well
right.
on the decks at Mahalo-Halo. So thank you guys for providing that. But yeah, self-care, girls.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it real quick. You know, how do you guys feel after an event? Like, you have all this adrenaline, you have all this lively spirit and just, you know, love, and you're just like, what do I do after that? You know what I mean?
I think it was, to me, it was like, you know, for me, because we were building up towards Mahalo-Halo. So it was like, for me, in preparation for that day, it's a build up of preparation prior to And it's important, you know, like for me, of course, I always let people know it doesn't matter, but you guys got to stay hydrated. No matter how cold the weather is, no matter how hot it is, we all got to stay hydrated. You know what I mean?
With your Ahern water.
With the Ahern water inside my flask. So it's like, you know.
Ahern water with her water.
Exactly. I mean, it was like preparation beforehand, of course. For me personally, it's like a lot of prayer, of course, too, and just praying for everything, because you know the challenges would come on that day, and sometimes things happen that are unexpected, and they hit, and then what are you going to do? How are you going to, you know, react or respond to that? Just making sure, of course, that us physically are rested up as best as we can, because I know for you guys producing and putting it all together, even for us as MCs, just the whole, you know, it's kind of like an anxiety to kind of build up, but then that's, you know, so it's rest, of course, prayer. You know, we were just talking earlier, like, you know, it's important to love on ourselves first too, so that way we can love better on others. I know that, you know, you two women are just like, you know, when you come in, the power of your presence alone, you don't have to say a word, and you come in, because we know that if we're going to come in with any kind of like feeling down or whatnot, it sets a tone. So when we came all ready. We were like, no, it's go time, and so we're all going to go together. And I felt like that, because we were all on that stage, it was good. What do you think, Maiekayla?
I felt like, to be honest, I had to be on a switch. So like because there's like a bunch of things going on beforehand, right? Like I said, I was in and out of the whole event, and for me, I came in on heels, like cute little wedges, all right. But I was like, hold up, no, I'm being too careful here on the grass and everything. So I actually switched it up, because like, no, it feels a little dry. Okay, so I was like, no, I'm going to change my heels, and y'all go and get the next
level Maiekayla.
And she sure did show up.
I switched my heels.
She showed up and showed out.
So I was a little bit shorter, but I was like running around.
Those are details. Yes. No, and that's what's important. You know, you got to come prepared, but also, you know, that energy is contagious, you know, and we talk about that. You can read the room and make sure that you are prepared for whatever comes your way. And, you know, a lot of this stuff, too, it's a public area. It's free, so you just never know. And safety first, obviously, always. But, yeah, read the room and make sure that everybody's safe, having a good time. And, you know, and post-fact, we want to make sure that, you know, we are connecting with one another and just checking in.
That's right.
I know during the event, you know, there were a couple of things that hit us all a little hard. Lepa, I love you, girl. Love you, girl.
You know, it's unfortunate. I mean, I did find out that, you know, unfortunately, a very close, like, sister, cousin passed away during the event. And, you know, when things like that, as an MC, you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, I could have either been like, I gotta go. Or I could be like, I can't deal with this.
That's
but
true.
You know, and that's where our faith comes in, and that's where I'm like, I just needed a minute. I'm like, God, I know she's okay. I'm gonna be
so
okay.
Proud of you
we
for
just
holding
need that.
it up
So
like
we're
that.
just like, we got to be present. And
that's the word.
There's a time and a season for everything. That's what the Bible says. And there was a time to grieve. There was a time to mourn. And I just knew that wasn't the time at that time. And there was a time. It was after the time. You know what I mean? So it's just like, hold up, Jesus, hold it together, hold me. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But it was really good. Like I said, it would hit us in any kind of anything, like, you know,
the devil is a liar.
But you know what? No weapon formed against this.
I'm so proud of you. Like everybody, when I say everybody pulled through for this event, like first of all, she had her own family issue going on, her personal life issue going on. She made it work. People are in different cities, they came to make it work. People got other gigs going on, they made it work.
And that's the thing, you prioritize, you know, your emotions, and you have to regulate yourself. And you know, this is not a psychology class today, but I just want to make sure that, you know, we're all in tune with each other. And sis, when you were on stage, you know, stage right, I saw you and I knew something was up. You know, I don't know the severity of it, but, you know, you check in, you make sure everybody's tuned in, and if they're not, you know, give them a pep in their step, and hopefully we can, you know, give each other that love to keep going, and, you know, be present, like we've been saying. So,
but I have to shout you out, Toni. Thank you so much for you are the pulse, you are the heartbeat of that, and you know, it starts with our leadership, and, you know, leadership is true. Your heart truly shows servanthood. I mean, you come in and you not only lead, but you serve, and you came in and you served, and you help us and you uplift us, which make us like, okay, let's do this. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you so much for your leadership,
thank you.
for that, and just all of us together, like you said. But it starts with a leader, and it was your heart to start this Mahalo Halo in the first place. So thank you for your obedience. And,
thank you. You know, God places ideas and artistry in your heart, and you just, you know, you're obedient. And if you want to make things work, you got to work hard at it too, because He's not going to bless you if you're not going to work hard for it as well. So He knows what this world needs, and we're here to serve. So Michaela's on my left and you're on my right, and Jesse's up top somewhere. I don't know where
he's
he
up there with the eskrima, going like, watch your fingers.
Right, watch my pinky.
Watch your pinky.
So you know what, guys, Las Vegas, you guys showed up. We're
sure did.
so thankful for you guys, and you know, as authentic as we want to come out and share with you guys, that is, you know, what you got to put on for the community. And you know, we brought it out, and self-care is very important post fact, you know, because that brings a lot of heavy energy that you're exerting. So if you're not careful, sometimes you let some energies in, some energies out. So you just got to be really mindful of that. And go ahead.
You know, the Bible talks about the spirit of authority, right? Sometimes you don't really know, like, oh, what type of atmosphere the people gonna bring. So depending on their atmosphere, then I'll see how I act. But really, you have to understand, you set the atmosphere.
Yes, you do, sis.
That's right.
Because because I ain't gonna lie, I was like, this kind of feel a little dry. But what am I gonna do? Depend on other people to make it hype? Like, you gotta come up. And then, so I was like, okay, changing the shoes.
Right.
Changing shoes.
What was the thing I said? Oh, we're shaping our atmosphere, or shaping our...
Yes, you did say that.
Shifting
the atmosphere. Yes,
that's right. That's what you said.
Don't match energy, shift the atmosphere. So, those are just little gems from three girls in the studio.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's then some. I mean, mahalo halo, definitely. What a way to celebrate it. Thank you guys so much. Maraming salamat for all the love and support. I just feel more Filipino now. I just like, oh my gosh.
We gotta go to Seafood City now.
The more I know, the more I grow.
Yes.
Okay,
we're gonna teach you how to scale the fishes.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, it's my new vocabulary word. What was it? The one, yummy. What is it?
Oh, masarap. Ang sarap. Or you can say ang sarap.
Ang sarap.
Yeah.
That's all, you guys.
Masarap.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, guys. And Bald Brothers, y'all.
Which shout out to them. Well, look at this. My gear.
Mahalo
right
Halo
here.
gear. I got mine at home. Hopefully somebody else has my stick.
All our vendors, everyone that has participated in Mahalo Halo, the best is yet to come. Stay tuned. Stay connected. Follow us on Mahalo Halo in Las Vegas. And of course, our show.
Yes, Mahalo Halo LV on Instagram and also on Facebook. Mahalo Halo Las Vegas at gmail.com if you guys want to be a vendor or a business that wants to sponsor our event as well.
That's right.
So, any last words, ladies?
We love you.
Yeah,
I love you. Thank you so much. What a beautiful celebration. Thank you for for creating that, and I'm just so blessed to be a part of it.
I'm blessed to have you, ladies. And Maiekayla, thank you always.
Thank you.
She's all over the place.
Hey, and to everybody, real quick, because I'm going to cut this off real short. Okay, everybody that I met, I love you guys. There's so many of you guys that are all like, Maiekayla, but I don't know you guys, but I want to know you guys. So
reach
out. The DMs.
Yeah.
Don't be a creep, but hit the DM.
No, so I creep.
No creeps. No.
All right, guys. It's your girl, Toni Rose, with my girl,
MC Lepa Leps.
And
Chihuahua.
Welcome and goodbye to another Mahalo Halo Las Vegas and then some. Love y'all.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.